everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I am unboxing another set from Toymany, and in this set they sent me their new products, and it is a recoloration of their original Jaguar set. I do not have the original set, but I do now have this set, and it's a bunch of Black Jaguars, and I'm excited to show them all to you. So the first one we have here's an adult figure. This one's really cool because you can see the actual pattern underneath, which in real life Panthers or like Black Jaguars, Black Leopards, that's what Panthers are. Their colors show through, or not their colors, but their patterns show through their fur, which is cool. And this one, they did incorporate that, which is cool. Their Jaguars are not too big. Let me grab a tiger and lion from them to compare. So I forgot, I do actually have one Jaguar from Toymany. That was because I got a set of like mixed cats, and it came with like one adult and one cub. So I do actually have the colored version. So this is the colored version of the panther, and now they have a panther color, which I think is awesome. So this is also supposed to be a Jaguar, I believe. I mean, there's spots in it in a couple of the rings, but it's not very easy to see. But I wanted to compare it to the size of lions and tigers. So here's a lioness, and these are all, I'm comparing all of the same brands, so it's not like if I compared it against a Schleich or a Safari LTD, that wouldn't make sense because they're different brands. But the sizing, so we have tiger and lion are very similar sizes, which makes sense. They are very similar. And then here's a male lion. Male lions, I would say this is pretty accurate. So the male lion is obviously a lot bigger. That might be a female tiger. I don't know if they have a size difference between the male and female tigers, but obviously they do for the lions. But here's a lion compared to a jaguar. I feel like for the brand consistency, I would say that's pretty accurate, to be honest. If it was a leopard, I've actually seen a video of a lion and a leopard, like the lioness. It was a lioness. It wasn't even a male lion, but she was grooming the leopard, and the leopard is actually so tiny compared to a lioness, which I knew they were smaller, but I didn't actually realize how much smaller. So saying that this is a jaguar, it is smaller than the lion, and I would say that is pretty accurate sizing. So I think they did a good job of having accurate sizes. Sorry, I keep dropping them all, but I think they do a good job of keeping accurate sizes between different species. So they did a good job on that. So I'm going to put the rest of these guys away and go back to the Panthers. So the second panther, they're Black Jaguars, but I'm just going to call them Panthers just because it's the same thing. But we have a sitting one now. I feel like the sitting one is a lot smaller than this one. So maybe this is male and this is female, or maybe they just, because I feel like the size, if it was like the same Jaguar, for instance, like this one is not accurate, but it could be male and female perhaps, because you can just see like the width of the spine. The one on the left is way thicker, so this one's actually a lot bigger than this one if this one were to actually stand. So it could be male and female, or it could be a juvenile. I'm not sure what they were trying to do with that. But if it's male and female, the size is pretty accurate. But you got one in a walking stance. It's got its foot up like this. And the paw pads on these are like a grayish purple. It doesn't pick up very well on the camera. It looks a lot more gray on the camera, but it's a pretty like grayish purple, which I think is interesting. So there's some of the adults. Now we actually have 3 cubs with this set. So we have one crouched down, we have one like, I guess he's like sniffing or maybe drinking water, it looks like, and then we just have one standing. So this is cool. This set you get 3 adults and 3 cubs, and I'll show the last adult in a minute because it's pretty cool. I like the last one. So this one's cute. I like when they make cubs like have more character by like making them in different positions and stuff. Whenever I do like these unboxings and kind of like reviews and stuff of them, I always say I love how Toymany makes their models unique and they like stand in unique positions. Like this one, for instance, it's like it's probably supposed to be drinking water. It also looks like it's gonna throw up, but I think it's like supposed to be sniffing or like I don't know, it doesn't really seem like it's stalking, but it looks like to me it's gonna drink water or throw up. But I like that about it. I like that it's different and it's not just like cub after cub sitting, standing, you know, it's different. It's cool. I like this brand for that. And then you just have a classic one standing. I do like it though when they do have a few different options that like aren't sitting, and some of you guys were saying in the comments that you feel like you can't really do anything with the sitting ones or the laying down ones. I don't really agree with that, because it's like obviously, yeah, if I were to do a series and these two were fighting, like even though one is sitting, you know, they're still toys, you can still use an imagination, you know, and stuff like that. But I mean, the ones that are full on laying down, maybe you could make that argument, but I feel like it is good to like have different stances and stuff. I think it makes it cool and it's not just boring that you get one standing, or this one's standing slightly differently and this one's a little bit different than that one. But yeah, I like how Toymany does make it different. Now, having said what I just said, I do agree with you guys on this Jaguar because it's supposed to be laying down on a log, which I think this is really cool. In my opinion, I think it's cool. So it's supposed to sit just like that. So you have it laying down on a log, and then on this side, the leg goes off the log, which I think that's cool. I think that's a cool, neat like feature. Which it's not just a laying down one, it has the leg off, but if you take the log away, like, oh, it does stand actually. I wasn't expecting it to stand, but it looks weird. So this really wouldn't be one that I would use in my videos unless I don't know, you have this character, you have the log here, let's put it this way, and you make it sit. So like obviously you have to edit it. You can't just be like, oh, it's here and then like that. No. But like you could totally do stuff like that. I feel the same with like the laying down ones. You could like introduce more like personality in a way to the characters by having like different stances. So like this one you have it walking, and then you have it laying down here, and then you have it sitting. But the only thing I don't like about this one is you really can't use it unless it's laying on the log. That's the one thing I don't like about it, but I do like it. I like how it is unique. It is unique because it has the leg down here, but I'm surprised it can actually stand, which is funny. I guess it could almost be like, you could pretend it has only 3 legs. I guess you could do that too, because it can actually stand. I don't know how well on a not flat surface, like somewhere outside, but on the desk on a flat surface it stands. But it is also in like a weird angle. It's like angled down, looking at the ground weird. I don't know. But yeah, that is one where I don't think I'll use in my videos, but the rest of these I definitely will. But yeah, even though that it is like that, I still think the model is really cool, because just having this set of the branch or the log, I think that's cool. Because you don't get a lot of like props with these figures, you know? I mean, some brands make like dog houses and like ranches and like fences and stuff, but like stuff for wild animals, it's pretty cool to have a log like that. Because there's not really else you can do with wild ones besides like scenery stuff, and I think that's a cool way to incorporate that. But yeah, so this is the new recolored version of the Jaguar set. and I have a special code that was on the screen. It's been on the screen the whole time, and that code is in the description, and you want to use the link that I provide in my description below, and it'll take you to the Toymany website, and then you can use my code there. And I'm not sure if this is 10 or 20% off. My guess is 20% off, because when they've sent me extra sets, they've all been 20% off, but I'm not 100% sure on this one actually. But you'll get either 10 or 20% off the set if you use my discount code. And if you don't want the set, then you can always use my original code, which I'll also provide my original code in the description below, and you will get 10% off no matter what. And yeah, this is really cool. Thank you so much, Toymany, for letting me review these and unbox these, and I'll definitely use a lot of these in some of my future videos. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have an awesome day.